play Sungka. Sungka is a Filipino traditional game. In other countries, it is called mangkala, kongka, or kongkak. This game is played by two persons using sungkaan or sungka board that has two rows of 7 circular holes and 2 larger holes that are called bahay or houses. This is my house and this is the opponent's house. We will also need cowrie shells or sea guys to play, but if you don't have, you can use marbles, small rocks, or seeds. The game begins with all the holes that are filled with 7 shells each, except the holes that remain empty. Then, the two players gather shells from their respective rows at the same time and drop 1 shell in each hole, moving counterclockwise except the opponent's house. If one player loses his turn, the other player continues to move until he loses his turn. Then it is the opponent's turn to play. If the last piece distributed falls into a player's own home, the player earns another turn which can begin on any of the 7 holes on his side. If you drop your last shell into the hole that already had shells in it, then you may pick up every shell in that hole and continue your turn. If you drop your last shell into an empty hole, then your turn is over. But if this happens in one of your own side of the Sungka board, then you may claim all the shells in the hole directly opposite or on the opponent's side and put them in your house. It is called katok. If a player has no more shells on his side of the board when it's his turn, then he must pass. The game ends when no shells are left in any hole on both sides of the board. The goal is to store as many shells as possible in their designated big houses. In some players, the one who acquires more shells from his bahay is the winner. But in some, the game starts again. Both players start filling in their small houses again, as it was in the beginning. The winner of the first round stores the remaining shell in his bahay, leaving the other player with less number of holes. Any remaining shells that did not total 7 are stored in the player's bahay. The empty small hole a player has is called sunog. The player starts again, and the winner of the previous game starts. The players must not drop any seeds in the opponent's burnt holes. The game continues until the players decide to quit and declare a winner, or they wait till the loser gets more burnt holes.